What's going on, guys? It's Childish, bringing you that next episode that I promised you. First one was focused on the dungeon team, and now we're going to focus on the arena team. So, I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it here. Just refresh the list so we can kind of get going. Uh, got a few, I want to say about 6 different units that I rotate. Megan, Ardella, Roke, Hua, Jameer. I guess that's 7. So Jameer, Soha, Awesome. I can't count. Neil and Amon. Lately, I haven't really used Amon a lot because it seems like I always run into issues with doing arena fights or whatnot. But if I had to say the top 7 units right now, obviously Lucian's going to get worked in there, but the top 7 units I use right now are Ro, Cardella, Megan, Soha, Hua, Jameer, and Neil. So my goal today is to hopefully find some attacks where I can showcase why I do what I do, and see if some of these tactics kind of help you out on your side. So for those that have already seen a couple of arena videos, you will know that I made a comment about speed and setting up your unit for optimizing it for its purpose. With my Megan, just like everybody else's, your goal is to set up this unit so that you can be basically attacking first, and so your goal should be to go swift focus with as much speed as you can humanly get, whether it's substats or primary stat. I've already stated before, I only got 158, but when I combine it with Jameer, it gets up there in that 175, 180 range. So it does pretty good for the most part, but in situations like this, we're going to test it out where looking at the base stat of Tyron, I'm going to guess that he has, an extra to 30, 24 to 30 speed in addition to his thing. That being said, I I think it's going to come really, really close. I think I'll probably give him the nod on this, but generally speaking, even though I have a speed leader and I would like to match him up speed for speed, since he has 2 fire-based units, my goal is to utilize Neil for her Holy Shield and block all attacks taken from the fire-based units. And then while they're locked on to Ardella, I will focus down Tyron, then Belladon, Dion, whatever, and then work on the fire units. So it should be a nice crowd control fight. Again, point proven, 158 speed is enough to beat a Tyron user here. That is not always going to happen, but in this particular situation, it did. Oh, fail. That hurts. So normally I one shot that, but that's all right. Working on the healer next. And I'm working on the healer because I'm not too concerned about, Ardella, being that she's. Ooh, look at this! Wow, look at that! They actually went for Rogue. Not really sure how they were able to switch that one off, but look at that! Violent at its best. But yeah, for whatever reason, the AI switched the gosh, now I can't even remember what it's called. Switched it so that he attacks the fire base unit. So see if we can take it down. It's going to be relatively close. I'm going to heal this guy up because this is the only one that he's likely to hit. Again, Violent taking advantage of that, and keeping her targeted. And let's go ahead and Oh, ugh. So I just realized that the uh-oh, she might crit. Oh, kill him. Ooh, kill him. I'm gonna take that shit. Ooh, get him. Look at that. I'm gonna take that. Kind of a little risque, but I went with it. I 6-star unit that's has the elemental disadvantage is probably not the best bet. As far as trying to go after that at the last hit when your main DPSer is Rogue or Ardella there, but didn't really have a choice. Just kind of went with it, and it worked out pretty well. But again, the key concept in taking on that fight was just realizing that you can set up your team, and this will work. This will work as well. Where same thing. I would normally lock down Ardella, and lock down Ardella with the invincibility and just take everybody out one at a time. So considering that, I believe we should be able to take it out without her. I would like to switch it out, but that Rogue is 6-star, so if he gets a lucky snag, he can really rip up Ardella and Neil. So let's play it safe this time around. It's not my MO, but just to get to the fight, we'll go ahead and play it safe. Get her locked up. Take him out. One hit wonder. And I'll go for the next one here. Now, again, I'm going for Ardella, their Ardella, because I'm not concerned about, Ardella on my end, because her Holy Shield is up. Now, it's off now, but obviously I should be, for the most part, done with that one. So, all right. Let's see if we can find a team here that doesn't need. Gosh, yeah. So I guess this reset here is not too challenging and not too rough here. Win unit, but we'll switch it up here. Oh. All right. So considering the Brigand is the healer, or excuse me, the reviver, I'll take him out first, and then work on everybody else. I'm going to go ahead and switch this to auto. And just kind of let it go. Kind of sad here. Hopefully, we can find a few harder attacks to kind of showcase their ability. But I would say 9 times out of 10, we are utilizing a team such as this. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Let's see. Good. All right. Well, let's see how I want to do this one. So, in this particular scenario here, how would I go about this? Because I know that we got the lead on that. So, I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and put Jameer for the lead, Ardella, Roke, and the Rena. This doesn't make sense, but that's all right. Again, normally I wouldn't do this with Rena, but take a look at their setup. They are rocking a full-blown win team, and hopefully they'll teach me a lesson, because even though they have tons of damage, You know, with the metagame out there being either speed or control, a lot of damage from one end is not going to be, you know, super strong. So hopefully, you know, hopefully they can do otherwise. But obviously, with all their DPS units being they're going to be focusing on Rena. Rena's ability is a very, very good one, and you know, my basically intention is to just keep her alive. I know it doesn't make sense to do the reset there, but again, I don't want no surprises. I'm going to make sure that her heal is up as much as it can be, and then so I can take it down there. So this is one of those situations. I'm kind of glad this came up to look at their particular team and you know, set up your team so that you know, if you can set it up so you know they can focus fire on one unit that is semi tanky, then this will work out good. But obviously, you can't do it at the expense of getting the upper hand. So what I mean by that is I'm only doing this way because I can still use Jameer. Losing Megan with the buff is not good, but having Jameer in there, you know, with the speed lead, I know that I'm going to get the first attack on everybody, maybe with the exception of Orochi, but it looks like he didn't have a lot of speed, so it worked out good. Obviously, if they had a, you know, you see a lot in the high-end games with a win-based team where they have, you know, some kind of a speed leader like Orochi, but then they have Bernard in their group. If you see something like that, that's a red flag. You definitely want to stay away from that because that, you know, Bernard will definitely get the upper hand and, you know, just make it so that their whole team is attacking. So here's going to be another scenario that I will do. I'm going to go ahead and throw this in. So in this particular one, I am going to match speed for speed. And, you know, basically try to get the upper hand to take at least one, if not two units down. So even though the DPS based units are going to be the struggle, I really do not want their Megan to get you know, get the buffs on them. Me being able to go 4-on-3, you know, fighting somebody that doesn't have defensive buffs or whatever is going to be huge. And again, lucky there, right there, that the team up of Roke and Ardilla was able to focus down Megan. So that's kind of a freebie. That happens every now and again, but you won't see it too much. And I still got Ardella's attack coming up here. So considering that Ardilla is neutral versus Orochi, I'm going to go ahead and hit him here. Hopefully we get some nice damage there. Oh, shit. I think that was 31k. Yeah, great damage. Really close to my PR. I think I'm sitting at 32k. Close around there, but that is the power of a high single target damage win-based unit, max skills with attack buff, and you know, having a unit you know, with the defensive buff. So even though this team is definitely not the typical meta game, I think a lot of people rock the, you know, speed leader with support like Megan, and then two AoE based units. Having this single target DPS approach works well for me. It can definitely go bad, but I just find that when I have, you know, a combination of Megan or Jameer and Megan, that lead, being able to take out one or two units before they even get a chance to take it out, is just so crucial in you know, seeing it through and getting it done. So let's do one more fight here because I think I kind of showcased all the units that I normally do. Oh, Drago's laughing right now. We just went over. We just went over the whole talk about you know, I will die and go to heaven if I get myself a water Kokoro. She's such a powerful unit. We'll have some fun here. We'll throw in Lucian, and then call it after this. So let's see. So again, nothing nothing that you haven't heard about already. Normally one-shotting that unit, but that's all right. Just taking everything down. I'm just gonna go ahead and auto attack here. No struggle. Just was able to get the occult girl down before they got the attack, and again, it's kind of an easier fight. So hopefully, I'll be providing more arena videos here, but hopefully I find get my arena points more up so I can find some more challenging fights or whatnot. So it's not too boring, but at the end of the day, I think my goal is just to showcase the variety of units that I use and the situations that I use them at, whether it's using the Holy Shield to basically set up a tank for the target that their DPS is going to most likely go through, or focusing on getting mega speed as high as I can so that if I am going against a speed leader that is not ruined properly, I can still get the advantage of the first attack, use my single target DPS to take out their primary targets or support units, and get the win just by having the 4v2 or 4v3 advantage. So thank you guys again for coming on in. Hopefully this video wasn't too long. And I will continue to provide more videos. So this is Childish checking out. Take care.